Hey everybody, this is Ori from OneScales. Today I'm very excited to make this video because I'm going to show to you the official Shopify to Google Analytics 4 module. It's created by Shopify and many of you have waited for this for a very long time. I have waited for it for many months. We found some alternatives to put our own code to make it work, but now that you have the official one, we deleted all of our stuff and then we integrated the official one, and you guys will probably want to do the same as well. In general, anything that's official, anything that's included in Shopify and obviously with no cost, typically is better because they really spend a lot of time, and for sure it's an important feature. They had before the Google Analytics UA, or the Universal Analytics integration. It was easy. You just put in your ID of your Google Analytics, and then it does the rest. And so what they've done now is finally they've released the Google Analytics 4 one, and it's very similar. There's a few more steps than the UA version, the old version, but it's extremely simple. And what I wanted to do is to show you how it works so you guys can have it as well. And of course, as all videos we make, if you have any questions, comment in the comment box. Will help. We're here to make a community to share information and for us to learn and for you guys to learn. So let's start. So first of all, what is Google Analytics 4? Obviously, it's the latest Google Analytics that is released. And this is a back-end example of one of our test video accounts. And you can see I went here to monetization, e-commerce, and I can see what products were purchased. I can see the items viewed, items added to cart, the purchase items, and the amounts. So this is kind of the most basic of e-commerce. And of course, every other report, just like traffic or anything, your regular visitor data come. Not just, users they visit, but users. And if you go here to events, you'll be able to see the purchase event, which is orders, and then you'll be able to see purchases automatically in the conversions. So you'll be able to see the data, and you'll be able to see through every single report which user came, what kind of conversions they did. Conversion means purchase, etc. And obviously you can set up custom ones, but this video is only for out-of-the-box things. So if you have any questions, let me know. Let's jump into how to set it up, and it's very easy. So first of all, you can go to your backend, and what you're going to need to do is you're actually going to need to enable your Google sales channels. If you already have one, I'll get to that at the end of the video, but if you don't have it, what you're going to go here is go to sales channels, because we need to integrate with Google Analytics 4. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go here to recommended sales channels, and I'm going to look for Google, right? Google's right here, or you can search for it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add it. I'm going to need to share with Shopify my Google account. So you have to be logged in the same account. You're going to click on Add Sales Channel, and you're going to integrate it with your account. If you have multiple Google Analytics accounts in your specific Google account, you'll have to share. So I'm going to click here and connect, and it's going to ask me to share. I click here in my account, and then if I have multiple brands or accounts, I select the one I want. And now I've authorized Shopify to grab data from my account. So now it says, hey, are you looking to set up Google Analytics 4? Let's get started. So it's really easy. You click on Get Started right here, and then you're going to select your property that you want to share with them. So in this case, it's my OS test video, and I'm going to connect it. Okay, now that I've connected it, that's it. It would be connected. So I've connected this information, which means if I go to my Google Analytics, I've basically shared this specific accounts in my data stream. I've shared this measurement ID. So now, from now on, I will be sending, or Shopify or the website will be sending all traffic data to this account, for example. Okay, this is my measurement ID just for this test. Okay, great. So that's it. Other than that, if you go here to the backend, there's all kinds of other settings in the Google channel. This is for a topic for a different video, but in very simple, you can share all your products to Google Merchant Center to get both free listings on the shopping.google.com. So for these kind of things, for the organic, and also just for google.com, buy shoes, for example, many times you'll be able to see product listings. So you both can get it organically, or in this case, you can actually, once you sync all the products to Google, you can actually run shopping ads, which basically show something like this. Okay, great. Okay. So let's go back. So now I've finished. Everything is good. So how do I know that it works, right? So what I do is I'm going to visit my website. So let's go here. I'm going to visit my website. This is just a test site, of course, for this video. And I'm going to click on something. Let's say I click here. Okay. Now I can go here to my reports just to verify that I did it correctly. Reports. I'm going to click on real time. And if you notice, I went to this page called products 410 centimeters Digimon. Okay, and now you'll be able to, after a few seconds, you'll be able to see a visitor. You have a visitor here, a new visitor, which website, and you have some events, which I'll show you in a second. Okay, let's refresh. Okay, so I got a visitor right here, right here, right here. Sometimes it takes like 20, 30 seconds to show you. It's not perfectly real time, but it's pretty close to that. Okay, right here, this is the visitor. That's good. And you'll be able to see the 410 centimeter Digimon, and you'll be able to see in a second by the page title. Okay, let's go to another page. Just try to expedite this, and now I'm going to the contact page. Okay, here it is, 410 Digimon. So it actually recognized, so I know it's working on the correct Google Analytics 4 ID. And now if I go ahead and I want to make a purchase, okay, and this is just a test site. So I'm going to add to cart, I'm going to view cart, I'm going to check out. Okay, and I'm just going to add my information. Okay, test Smith. 1, 2, 3, 4 Main Street. I'm just going to make up something, right? And I'm going to go to here. Okay, now I'm going to place an order. And this is just obviously a test site. Whoops. Okay. Continue, and let's pay. Okay, there's no payments. Okay, 1 second. This is because it's a test site, I don't have a payment yet. So let me enable some payments. Okay, payments right here, and I'm going to set up my test payment provider just for this sample. Okay, and refresh. Okay, and this is just a test. So Dave Smith. I'm going to make up something just for my test one and pay now. Okay, great. So how do I test I got an order? We'll have to wait probably about a minute or so. But in the event counts, you'll basically have a purchase event. And once that is there, you know that the order went through, and then you can see the e-commerce data as well in your account. Okay, so let's wait a few seconds. There's 11 events right here, and we're just waiting for another one to happen. Okay, once I can see the purchase, we know for sure that it went through, and I can show you some information. Okay, here it is, purchase went through. I know I have an order, and it'll have all the basic information I send, like which page title, obviously order, a session ID, session number, currency, amounts, things like that, right? So value is how much someone ordered, right? I paid $43.99 as a customer. Okay, so a few things that I want to mention as kind of a summary for this. So number one is make sure that you obviously have a Google Analytics 4 account, and then you have it on the same account you have access to, and then you can just sync it just like the way we had. Number two, if you go here, excuse me, if you go here, and you'll be able to, you need to enable the Google Sales Channel. And Google Sales Channel has other things like syncing your product, which I strongly recommend, and this will be a different video, okay? What else do you have here? In Google Analytics, it does have, let's go right here. It does have a transaction ID, but this transaction ID, okay, you see that? 1101, this will actually be related to the order right here. So if you ever want to connect the dots between them, you can go to your order and find 1101, for example, this, and you know this actually came from Google Analytics recognizes it, and you can actually look up for it. The last thing is, if you want to see the data, you can actually see it in any report. You can go here and just make sure you look at your events. Okay, look at your events, event count, make sure you check out purchase and go here. And if you don't have other events such as purchase that became conversions, you'll see it here as well. But if you have multiple, you want to filter it down. Maybe have multiple conversions. Okay. So again, just to outro, this is the official Google Analytics 4 account. Sync from Shopify to GA4. I strongly recommend to use it. It works well. It's very good. If you have any questions in the comments, let us know. If you have any questions specific about your site, ask, say hello, subscribe, share with friends. If you liked our videos and you want to see more, let us know what you're looking for and just say hi. Much, much appreciated.